Candy Cameron. Too early for all that shit.
Nah, man, it ain't early enough, man. It's time for camera, man.
Time for camera time.
Yeah, man. Time to go to work, man.
Time to go to work. Put that work in.
Man, go put that work in, man.
Put that work in.
Don't be a stranger, man. You
gotta get some money in here. I only got $1.
$1.
Sorry out here. Sorry out here.
See, I don't even got that.
Yeah.
I got a few things of lint in my pocket, and then that's about it.
Make sure you get my good side.
Yeah, good side. Let me see. Good side. That's the Rick Rizzle. All right, guys. Welcome to today's video. It's DJ checking back in, and today is August 30th, 2021. Like the gym's been closed for, I think, 4 days since Thursday. So came in here on Friday to get a workout in, completely forgot about the situation. Gym was closed, obviously. Left, kept calling every day to make sure that there was not a issue. Obviously the gym was closed still, and now we're here on Monday, so we're gonna start out the workout early today. I came in here earlier to meet a friend, so now I'm here today, and I'm gonna start off by shooting around a little bit. I wanna play a little basketball. This is actually the first time I've been in here this early. It's like 7 now, so I'm gonna get some shots up, and then I'm gonna go, and I'm not really sure what I wanna do today. It's been so many days that I might just probably just start off with chest, I guess. So do bench, cardio, and I'm gonna come in here tomorrow to meet the guy I should have worked out with earlier today, but I woke up a little later. So wake up earlier, come in here, get the workout in, and go from there. So that's kind of what we're on right now. All right, let's get into it. Okay, the truth of the matter is, my shot is off. It's off right now. So, time to keep shooting. Adjust this. There's always a certain period of time before I come in here. Maybe I need to just start coming in here, getting some run in earlier, and then it'll make it a little better for me. Well, today I'm definitely the opposite of a shota. It's over. I think I'm starting to activate now. Talk time. That's the one thing that I've always noticed. But when you take time off from working out, whether it be weight training, basketball, whatever, you take time off, and I've definitely taken a significant amount of time off from basketball where I haven't been playing consistently. One thing I'm noticing, my hamstrings starting to tighten up more. Shot doesn't feel natural. It's good enough shots to try to get it to feel more familiar, because it kind of feels native to me right now, where I'm shooting and it's like, this doesn't feel right. But, and plus I'm shooting, it's a little darker in here, on this side especially, which isn't that big of a deal to me, because I've always shot on this side. This is like that's my home goal post. But I have noticed that a lot more tired than I usually am. And it's not like a thing where it's gonna be a thing that happens over time, but I definitely feel it. I feel a lot more. And I'm not exhausted now because all I'm doing is shooting around, but I feel tired. Like I just feel my legs starting to tighten up a little bit, and I'm just kind of just working out. And this is the one thing I always say: you need to be consistent and try to kind of get better every day. And this is the one thing I don't like about kind of taking time off. Next time around, I mean, the thing is, like with the stuff that's happening in the world now, it's kind of difficult for you to go into any gym that you aren't a member of. I don't know how it is, but I know here in Michigan, most of the gyms have this mandate to where I don't think they allow guests. I think Crunch does. Crunch doesn't have a basketball court. So that's kind of like a downer for me. I don't know how LA Fitness is, but I know a lot of the other gyms kind of that are close to me, they don't allow that. They're like, yeah, you can't come in here unless you have something that kind of lets us know you're a member. And if you aren't a member, then you're not getting in. So, I mean, that's kind of the conundrum we're today. The conundrum that we're in. If you won't like working out, because you can't really get into a lot of places. And I'm hoping that, like with the stuff that's been looming, I'm hoping that it doesn't get to the point to where gyms start to shut down again, because that would be a disaster. And for me, from a personal perspective, that'll set me back a lot more. And I'll probably be forced to just put down my camera, and then I'll be vlogging off of my phone, because I'll be doing a lot of videos where I'm running, or I mean, at this point, like the bike is kind of useless because it's about to start getting cold. But I would probably have to try to work out outside, essentially. So that's where we're at now. We're gonna get back into this workout. Probably see some free throws, more shots, go from there. And this video is probably gonna be a lot longer than some of the other ones because of the time I've been on. So just be prepared for that. Okay, that's a wrap on throws. Let me back up a little bit. It's a wrap on the throws. We're gonna wrap up this section of the workout. We're gonna move on, go to weights. See you guys on the other side. Okay, we're at bench now. Looks like they got some new benches in here too. Which means they don't have the weights on there. That's the ground hammers train. And test them out. They have those J hooks on there. Alright, let's get into it. I do have to say this. After the time that I haven't been in here, weight training, basketball training, it all feels extremely difficult. Just weight training, I was on 135. I felt like between the 7 and 8 rep of those sets of 10 that I did, I felt like I was gonna fail those last reps, which is kind of unusual. It's mainly because I haven't lifted weight since last week. And it kind of, like usually when you don't lift weights for a while, just one of those situations where it's like, oh, well, yeah. That first set felt bad. Once your body gets used to it, after a couple of sets, you'll start to kind of get over it. But I was lifting, I was like, it's feeling the same. And then I started pausing to make it even more difficult. I'm pretty sure if I would have just kind of did tap and go, it would have been a little easier. But I was like, nah, I'm not moving that much weight, so I'm going to pause it and then push through. So, I mean, that's kind of the situation. And now I'm doing, is that pretty much, I just jumped on this machine with what it had on there and doing that, and it feels harder too. So I'm just gonna do a couple more sets of this, some triceps, and go on from there. But I mean, that's kind of the thing. This is the theme of today's workout. When you don't use it, you lose it. That's gonna be the name of the video too, actually, because I wasn't using the weightlifting ability that I had, the little weightlifting ability that I had, and I lost it. I wasn't using my ability to run up and down that court and shoot, and it's not as easy as it was prior. So that's kind of what I've taken away from today's workout. All right, let's get back into it.
And then flies.
Okay, that's it for the weight section. And I'm here at my best. It's the best workout in my opinion for cardio. Elliptical. I'm gonna do elliptical. Probably not gonna do an hour. I'll probably drop it down 45. Do stationary bike for 45 and get out of here. The one thing that I try to do too is when I do workouts, I don't try to, especially if I haven't been here in a while, I try to drop down workouts a little bit. You don't want to try to overexert yourself, because it'll make it so you don't want to work out the next day, and you'll be probably dead the next day as far as energy, and also just kind of killing your joints, things of that nature, especially when you do weight training and then do cardio. But the one thing I will say about cardio in every situation for me, it's helped me with recovery, which is why I do it so often. Because I remember it was like a night and day difference. Some people believe in doing slow-paced cardio, and that helps them. Others believe in kind of like doing like a light jog, or even just kind of just being active, where they'll do like a brisk walk in the morning, and they'll do a brisk walk at night, and then that kind of just getting blood flow throughout your muscles, and it kind of helps you not feel as if you're dying or stiff when you're kind of working out the next day. So I mean, that's always been my mentality. I do as much cardio as possible, and it keeps my cardiovascular stamina up too, because I mentioned earlier when I was playing basketball, I felt tired, and I'm pretty sure when I play basketball later in the week, if I do it for like 4 consistent days, I won't be as tired as quick. So it definitely helps. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. You guys don't really need to see this. I'll do what I usually do, cut it to the end, plus my battery life is kind of low, so you already know the deal. See you at the end of the workout. I decided against the cool down. None of the cool down. I'm going to another machine. Machine number 2. Coming right now. . Okay. 300 calories burn. 300 calories burn. 45 minutes. And we are done for the day. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I probably could have just did 30 and then been done with it, but I just cranked it up to 15 more. Finished it and I feel pretty good actually. I'm gonna show you guys outside when I get out of here. Show you the aftermath of that 4-day extravaganza for the festival, because it took place. They had it set up in the parking structure for this building, which is why they closed down everything. And yeah, definitely feel like I lost my LBs. I figure like in a couple of days I'll probably be back to where I was before. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to now. So I'll see you guys outside. What's going on, guys? I'm back in the vehicle. And I was gonna show you guys, I guess, the situation that was happening with a lot of the turn this down. That was happening with like all the debris and stuff that was outside, but it looks like they've kind of gotten to the process of cleaning up. They had like a little light generator here that it looks like they're kind of taking out of here now. So right there, moving it. So I may just move around and then kind of see what hasn't been moved yet and see if I can show you, because I mean this entire area was pretty much packed. But basically what you have back there is, and I'll do my thing. I've kind of cleared up a good chunk of it now. But earlier on, there was probably about, and I have my 2470 on here now, but there was probably about a good, like this entire area was filled. So like pretty much this whole parking lot had stuff. This area was filled. All this area, like both sides of the parking structure were filled up. And then when you would go over to here, they had everything shut down in this area from a parking standpoint. So they're pretty much moving all of this stuff out right now. And then parking was going, and I should have recorded when I came. I was just trying to get out of here at that point. But parking, people were parking all like around that area I usually leave out of, like the strip, and then there's people parking kind of like on the side too. And they would just walk up here and then come to the festival. That was nice. The only unfortunate part for me was that it was happening and the gym was closed. I was thinking they probably would have opened up the back door or something to make it so that wasn't the case. But everything was shut down, and it was shut down for, I'm thinking at least, was it 3 days? 3-4 days, I guess. So, I mean, that was bad, but it wasn't that horrible. So for me, I mean, it's great to be back. It was actually a great weekend for a festival though too, because it was in the 90s. But I mean, that's it. Now looks like right now they're kind of prepping to get out of here now. They're trying to move all their stuff out of here. And I'm assuming with this particular festival, and I'll have to look into it, but they're probably doing things and going to another location. Okay, now that we have all of that done, take this opportunity to thank Jeremy for bringing me this whey protein. I will probably start using protein again next month. I have some. I haven't used protein in so long because I haven't been supplementing anything. But I mean, it's he gave me some, and I think I have a use for it at this point, so I think I may use it. That being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. You guys like it? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.